Welcome to the second episode of this course, Thinking About Your Future. In this lesson, we will look at the process of career exploration and connect the soft skills we learned in the last session with job requirements. We will also look at some soft skills specifically for office work. Moreover, realizing one's strengths and weaknesses is important, so we will start to explore how to improve one's soft skills. We may all consider beginning a career at some point. Although you may even be unsure about your major, you can start to think about your future job. A U.S. university, the University of Rochester, has devised a career exploration process for college students. There are 4 stages: getting curious, talking to people, trying things out, and telling your story. Certainly, the whole process is continuous and the processes intertwined, making it hard to break it down into small steps. Well, we can look at the steps one by one to be clear about the things we can do to make little progress each time. The first step you can make is to be enthusiastic about exploring career options. Here are some questions about your interest, expertise, personalities, and values to inspire you and guide you towards the right profession for you. When thinking of your interest, you can ask yourself, what things make me feel engaged and energized? What subjects have I enjoyed the most and the least? Which jobs or career areas had interested me when growing up? You can also think of your skills. Ask yourself, what do I think I'm good at? What do other people say I'm good at doing? And which subjects have I excelled in? You can also consider your personalities. Ask yourself questions like, are you more energized by people or ideas? Am I a planner or am I more spontaneous? Am I a big picture person or a details person? Thinking of your values, you can ask yourself, what defines worthwhile work to me? What would make work satisfying to me? And what is most important to me in life? One of the best ways to learn about different possibilities is to talk to people, including other students, alumni, faculty, family, and employers. And just listen, ask questions, and take it in. This is also a great way to get referrals and discover opportunities that are not posted elsewhere. By considering these simple questions, you may gain a better idea of whom you should go to and what you want to ask about. This is known as the process of networking. It's a process of building and maintaining mutually beneficial relationships with friends, alumni, and other professionals to gain information, learn about opportunities, and achieve professional growth. Networking gives you an advantage in internship search or job by giving your contacts with specific companies and industries who can support your learning and ideally candidacy. Some misunderstandings may come across to you, like there is only one right career for me. The reality is that there are multiple career paths, industries, and occupations you can find satisfying, and it's through conversations and experiences that you can test this out. It's also wrong to think that it's my life, so I need to design it myself. The reality is that you live and design your life in collaboration with other people, as suggested in the book, Designing Your Life. There are many different ways you can build a unique experience by trying things out and exploring different ideas. Have you ever participated in activities in and outside classroom, such as volunteering, independent projects, part-time jobs, internships, research, and independent learning? Have you found some of them meaningful? Did they inspire you to do something more or something different? These suggestions are some ways to gain hands-on experiences and important competencies that employers will be looking for. You can also meet with a career educator to talk about what your past experiences and future plans may mean for you and your future career development. When you are trying things out, have you ever been confused? You may think, I have no relevant experience, therefore I don't have a chance at getting the job or internship I want. Well, what employers seek are career readiness that can be gained from experiences in and outside, in and out of the classroom. You may also think that I shouldn't choose anything I could fail at doing. Well, failure is a learning experience that helps you grow as a person and a professional. Your professional story is what you are all about. Your task is to define it, translate it to a professional audience in the most effective way possible. A compelling story communicates your most meaningful experiences, competencies, and accomplishments. A great plan to start telling your story is through a tailored resume, CV, and cover letter. Align the story you are telling through your social media presence, such as LinkedIn, with your search documents so that you are telling a cohesive professional story. You may also create a web-based portfolio that highlights your products. Once you receive an offer, the final part of telling your story involves communicating your words to a future organization. Negotiating an offer moves beyond your portfolio and interview, and into the power position of knowing your worth, what you will bring to the organization, and how you can be compensated for that. This is a critical space for starting your position off on the right foot, which is something candidates tend to be uncomfortable with. There are certain soft skills that will help you fit in the workplace that were not covered in last session. They are conflict resolution skills, emotional intelligence, relationship building, positive reinforcement, and business ethics. Conflict resolution is the ability to resolve issues with others in a respectful and effective manner. Emotional intelligence means the ability to manage and control emotions to express them in the right way. It also includes relationship building skills, which is based on the fact that the key to success is getting things done through and with other people. It also includes positive reinforcement, which is the ability to alleviate self-doubt in others and increase their self-worth. Business ethics is the ability to deal honestly with everyone in the organization, including your clients. How to highlight soft skills so that they can help you stand out among all the job applicants. First, you can make a list of your soft skills. Then, see which of these soft skills are also mentioned in the job description. Here are some ways that you can highlight your list of soft skills. First, soft skills for your resume. Here is where you can list your soft skills in either your summary paragraph or in your achievement sections of your resume. Use numbers to describe your soft skills achievements just as you would do for hard skills. An example is that someone wrote, created an innovative mentorship program to support 17 new mothers in the workplace, enhanced the company culture, and lowered turnover by 25%. The second way to highlight your soft skills is you can mention them in your cover letter. For your cover letter, pick your three strongest soft skills and use one or two stories from previous positions to highlight your skills. An example is that as the lead writer for the marketing department, I not only came up with creative, compelling text for the brand, but also managed a team of 5 junior writers to develop copy for the organization by conducting brainstorming sessions, encouraging imagination, and creating a safe environment for the writers to experiment in their work. Last but not least, you can also mention your soft skills during the job interview. In the case of a job interview, you should mention your soft skills whenever possible. There is actually no need to wait for the interviewer to ask you directly about your soft skills. Here is an example. If you were asked about the day-to-day management of the factory you work in as a factory engineer, you can add a number of soft skills. Like, my day-to-day work involved managing a team of technicians who were responsible for keeping the factory line moving and keeping production on schedule. I would also schedule shifts for technicians and create maintenance schedules for weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly tasks. So, how to improve your soft skills? You have actually jotted down some thoughts on your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvements, but you can definitely reflect further because your mind is actually it's likely to be changing all the time. So you can reflect and identify the ones that you practice and want to improve on. And also you can identify the ones that you don't use, so you don't need to spend time on them. You can also ask for feedback. Ask trusted friends, family members, and teachers to tell you about the soft skills they see in you. If they do share feedback, you can listen without being defensive and be open to their suggestions. I believe you have heard of the concept of growth mindset. The growth mindset is very important when we try to improve our performance, but we are often stuck on the fixed mindset. People having a growth mindset usually believe that intelligence can be developed, which leads to a desire to learn and therefore a tendency to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see effort as a path to mastery, learn from criticism, and be able to find lessons and inspirations from the success of others. On the other hand, people having fixed mindset usually believe that intelligence is static, which leads to a desire to look smart and therefore a tendency to avoid challenges, give up easily in the face of obstacles, see making effort as fruitless, ignore negative feedback, and feel threatened by the success of others. This is the end of the lesson. Thanks for listening. I hope you have learned something useful and hope you can start to take action now.